Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Tim from NCOP, North Central Ohio Paranormal. So, as I mentioned in a previous video here, I took the DR-84 into the body tray with me at Waverly Hills Sanatorium. And also, my son videotaped the whole thing, which is on the YouTube channel. So you have audible here of me in the body tray, and you have the actual video. So you're getting both things, both audio, but I only have audio in the body tray where I'm recording. This is a voice operated recorder, or a dictaphone as they were in the day. And people use the DR-60 if you could get your hands on one. This is the closest as I could get to a DR-60 in my opinion, and it worked very well. It only lost a couple syllables if you listen to this and watch the video, because you're going to hear the same thing. I didn't think I caught anything at first on this. I was really surprised because I could only listen to it through the speaker here, and it's not really loud, and you can't hook this to a computer. This is old school. There's a volume control, a lock button, a record stop, play stop, for first file, second file, or go through your files there with the arrows. Was it do 35 minutes recording, or 32 minutes right there. Lighting in here tonight sucks, but again, this only records when it hears sounds or voices, dictaphone note takers as it were back in the day. And again, voice operated recording. So I went over this again, and I'm like, well, how can I do this? I can't hook it to a computer like you can PDX 820, PC Link. You can read that right there. And then you pull the file and you put it in a waveform software. Now it's because it's USB. Now these, again, you can't do that. This is old school, so I'm like, how in the hell do I amplify that? Well, I hooked it up to the 5.1 surround system here. And it pulled two things out that I just did not catch. Now I'll play it. I don't know if you're going to hear it on this recording. It's sometimes when somebody's watching the video, they can hear or they can't hear. But if you were here, you could definitely hear it. I'll give it a shot and put this out there anyway. This cannot be manipulated. Once you hit play, record, it's going to do a file. Then you hit stop, then you hit play, and then stop. There's no way to manipulate the file. You play it or erase it. Record, play, and erase. That's the only functions of this recorder. So again, you can't hook it to a computer. You can't manipulate the recording at all. And I caught breathing within the body tray. You can tell it's not me. I'm talking, and you'll hear breathing within the box. And if you watch the video of my son recording, it's the same audio, and he's not breathing. It wouldn't pick him up like that anyway. It's within the box, and it is not me. I've played this probably 50 times. And also, there's a light, get out. It's a whisper. Again, I've played this over and over and over. You can definitely hear that. And to verify this, you could watch the video of my son saying what he's saying, little Arietta saying what she's saying, me saying what I'm saying within the body tray. All you see is my feet. But I'm talking as you're hearing breathing within the box. And then you'll hear a light whisper say, get out. And again, if you watch the video, you can see my son never said anything like that because the video is in its entirety. So this like kind of plays straight through. These recorders, you know, you hit record and let it run. There's going to be pauses in there for where we listen and don't say anything, because it just records straight through. It's not voice operated. This is. So this kind of plays straight through with no pauses, if that makes sense. I know it does to a lot of people that do this or a little technical. But anyway, I'm going to play this. It just, you'll hear it in the beginning. It's not me. You can tell it's not me, and you can tell it's within this box or this morgue tray. So here we go. I'll play it a couple times, and I can't loop this like you could this. You cannot loop this. All you gotta just hit play, unfortunately, but you can hear it. We'll hit play here.
And the morgue in the body tray. Area 84. The millions of people or thousands before me here. Sitting here that can speak within this tray. And the light in here just a little bit so you can get my feet. Enough.
I mean, I really can't do some camera. That's weird.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is. But,
I'm deep in here.
yeah, I'm really on your feet, and that's why I don't think I'm
See the whole thing that way, did you?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you in here with me? Anything left in here in these trays that would like to say anything at all? We're all going to end up here someday.
Did you hear that? Get out.
I feel sad. Not really claustrophobic, I just feel sad. I'm not scared, I feel sadness, lots of sadness. Because we know we're all going to be this way someday. Not in a freezer, we're going to be in a furnace. Or on that tray, on them trays that's out there, you know what I mean, for embalming. I'd rather be put in a furnace myself, but... See? Well, them people are outside. I don't care. You guys want to count to 100 then come back in?
Yeah, I think we stop recording.
Just make sure this is still recording. I'll tell you wait in here, I'll let this recorder roll. So, any light on there, is this still rolling? Make sure. Still counting?
Yep.
So, if anybody's out there, tell them I'm only going to be in there until you count to 100. You take the FLIR camera in. FLIR and me, okay. Count to 100, slow and come back in, and I'll get out. Good enough. I'm here by myself now. Nobody in the work with me. They're all out in the hallway. The door is closed. Are you in here with me? Is my stomach growling? I hear some people at the boxes picking it up. They're outside, but the door is closed. I'm in the morgue by myself. Okay, so what's a quick 100? Hey, this is Tim. I'm getting out of the body tray. See how kind inside my belly growling. Hey, Tim, stopping the recording. Getting out of the body tray at Waverly Hills Sanatorium Morgue.
So that's a 3-minute and 8-second recording. I don't know if you can hear that. You definitely hear the breathing in the first part. It's not me. I'm not out of breath. I was really relaxed in there. Not claustrophobic at all. That stuff like that does not bother me. It's definitely not going to pick up anybody breathing outside the box that I was laying in the morgue. Again, I cannot loop this like I can these in the files where I could just loop it and play it so you can really hear it. But pay attention to this. I'm talking as the breathing's going on. It's really, really weird. And you'll hear, get out. It's very light whisper. And again, repeating myself, if you watch the video that I've already posted, you can see my son and hear everything he's saying. He's not breathing like that, and he didn't say, "Get out." It's just really weird. I'm going to play this again. See if you can pick it out. Unfortunately, I got to play the whole file. That's the way these old school recorders are, but pretty intriguing. I see why the people use the DR60, which is the one everybody wants, but people are so greedy, they've put them at $3,000, $4,000, and $7,000 for a $30 recorder. But I kind of get it. Now it's muffled. You can tell it's muffled, but that's the way these things were. I can pull the 5.1 surround sound system off of this, and it's still going to sound the same way through the little speaker. But this is the only way to really amplify the thing on the speakers and the bass on the subwoofer. So I'm going to play it again. Hope it's not boring you, but listen.
And the morgue and the body tray. The area before. The millions of people or thousands before me here.
You hear the breathing?
The thing here that can speak within this tray. And the light in here just a little bit so you can get my feet. Yeah.
I mean, I really can't do something, but that's weird.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is, but
I'm deep in here.
yeah, I'm really on your feet, and that's why I don't think it was on. So,
See the whole thing that way, did you?
no.
Are you sure? Are you in here with me? Anything left in here in these trays that would like to say anything at all? We're all going to end up here someday.
Did you hear it?
I feel sad.
That's what I don't feel.
Not really claustrophobic, I just feel sad.
How's that peace from
I'm not scared, I feel sadness, lots of sadness. Because we know we're all going to be this way someday. Not in a freezer, we're going to be in a furnace. Or on that tray, on them trays that's out there, you know what I mean, for embalming. I'd rather be put in a furnace myself, but... See? Well, them people are outside. I don't care. You guys want to count to 100, then come back in?
Yeah, I can do it. Stop the recording.
Just make sure this is still recording. I'm telling you right in here, I'm going to let this recorder roll. So, your light on there, is this still rolling? Make sure. Still counting? Yep. Go ahead and leave me alone now. So, if anybody's out there, tell them I'm only going to be in there until you count to 100. You take the flare camera. Flare, I need that. Okay. Count to 100, slow and come back in, and I'll get out. Dinner. I'm here by myself now. Nobody in the morgue with me. They're all out in the hallway. The door is closed. Are you in here with me? With my stomach growling? I hear some people at the boxes picking it up. They're outside, but the door is closed. I'm in the morgue by myself. Okay, so what's a quick 100? This is Tim. I'm getting out of the body tray. See if I kind of inside my belly growling. So Tim, stopping the recording, getting out of the body tray at Waverly Hills Sanatorium Morgue.
Now, you can hear me like holding a recorder, you know, kind of doing this. I'm learning to use this recorder. It's got to be very still. So you're going to hear some rustling with the recorders. It's picking up the audio, but it's definitely breathing. It's not moving the recorder. And the breathing stops like halfway through. It's just gone. It's strange. I'll play it one more time. Again, I apologize. I cannot loop this like a USB where you can pull the file and loop it. All we got is audio, and that's all I got. Listen very closely. You'll hear the breathing within the tray or the box, the 3 trays, somewhere in that box. It's not my son, it's not Arietta, and that's the only ones in the room. And again, this plays straight through. You can see how quick it goes. There's no pauses or dead air. No dead air. And you'll hear a light whisper saying, "Get out." It's just, I want to play it one last time. Listen very carefully, like at the beginning for the first minute or so, and then the "get out."
And the morgue and the body tray, area 84.
Right there.
Millions of people or thousands before me here. The thing here that can speak within this tray. And the light in here just a little bit where you can get my feet.
I mean, I really can't do something, but that's weird.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is, but
I'm deep in here.
yeah, I'm really
Right there again.
pipeline of syndrome.
See the whole thing that way, did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you in here with me? Anything left in here in these trays that would like to say anything at all? We're all going to end up here someday.
Did you hear it? Get out.
I feel sad. I'm not really claustrophobic, I just feel sad. I'm not scared, I feel sadness, lots of sadness. Because we know we're all going to be this way someday. Not in a freezer, we're going to be in a furnace. Or on them trays that's out there, you know what I mean, for embalming. I'd rather be put in a furnace myself, but... See? Well, them people are outside. I don't care. You guys want to count to 100, then come back in? Stop recording. Just make sure this is still recording. I'm telling you right in here, I'm going to let this recorder roll. You're right on there. Is this still rolling? Make sure. Still counting? Yep. Go ahead and run. So, if anybody's out there, tell them I'm only going to be in there until you count to 100. So you take the FLIR camera in. FLIR and me, box. Okay. Now count to 100, slow and come back in, and I'll get out. Good enough. I'm here by myself now. Nobody in the morgue with me. They're all out in the hallway. The door is closed. Are you in here with me? Is my stomach growling? I hear some people at the boxes picking it up. They're outside, but the door is closed. I'm in the morgue by myself. Okay, so with a quick 100. So this is Tim. I'm getting out of the body tray. See if I caught anything besides my belly growling. So Tim, I'm stopping the recording, getting out of the body tray at Waverly Hills Sanatorium Morgue.
Now, you can tell it's not the recorder. There's definitely breathing going on within the first minute or so as I'm talking. And it's not any of the kids at all. And it says "get out" in a whisper. We also found some more stuff on file 3. I'm going to go over it and try to find it again. There's a "help me" in here. I thought it was in here, but I think it's in file 3, along with that hum or moan, groan, singing, or whatever I posted earlier. But there's a little scream before that. So I've amplified this file here so you can hear it better. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear it on this recording, but it's there. Breathing and get out. So this is the RRDR84 voice operated recorder. I'm pretty impressed, even though it's a little muffled, but that's the way these things were in the day. I could pull the 5.1 out unless you can hear the speaker, but you're probably not going to hear the breathing and the whisper of get out. And again, you can verify it yourself. Watch the video, because the video was taking. My son took the video. You can hear he was talking. He's not breathing like that, and nobody else was. And nobody said get out to try to fool you or anything. It's definitely, I caught it. So, Waverly Hills Sanatorium, RRDR 84, unexplained breaths and a whisper of get out captured.